Scientists include utilized car training to compute the design of aftershocks next and quake. Aftershocks are future quakes how pursue the major upheaval. They are by determination less, but occasionally not by lot. The is the at first period a car training technique has been utilized to job out wherever they might occur. Researchers expect the and such techniques will enhance our insight of quake behavior. If you believe on manufacturing forecasts of earthquakes, says research company author Professor Brendan Mead of Harvard College, thou wish to do three things: you wish to forecast while their departure to be, you wish to say thing on how big their departure to be and on wherever their departure to be, which we requested to do is to gear the recent leg of the issue, how is wherever aftershocks are departure to constitute. The crew utilized a database of above 100,000 earthquakes and aftershocks, consisting Japan's 2011 quake, to both train a neuron web to recognize tremor patterns. They later set it to predictive these patterns in some earthquakes it hadn't seen up. Neuron networks are simulated on the processes and patterns of the human marrow. So quite rather than setting information on the major quake via a set of calculations, that is how aftershocks are now prediction, the web had the handling force to investigate lot probable pathways. It could define that areas about the error, a crack in the land's peel on that earthquakes happen, were potential to expertise at low one next trembling occasion following a major upheaval. This neuron web fared superior, says conduct writer Dr. Phoebe DeVries, of the College of Connecticut. Dr. Elizabeth Cochran, a seismologist in the Joint State Geologic Examination, USGS, who was not implicated in the research, outlined it as an exciting attitude. So, how will the assist? We're rather far off of possessing the be helpful in any operative feeling at all, says Dr. DeVries. We type the as a really motivational at first move. But wherever does the information go of in the at first location? Lot quake inclined areas, Love California, include their own constant web of seismometers. These discover and recording all land trembling operation. But occasionally seismologists wish a slight more than data, and house wherever the tremor chasers go in. A slight more than tranquil rather than tempest pursuit, keys nevertheless than a climb for geologists to get out to the website of an quake and set up machinery that can discover the thousands of aftershocks that will pursue. Dr. Cochran has passing to quake sites in California, Oklahoma, and Mexico to location seismometers, and down there are teams about the planet who mobilize as quickly as the news story traffic. We try and get down there comparatively rapidly, but how can be among several hours and days. Occasionally the tool can email behind dwell information that can be utilized to report residents of next trembling, but the major purpose is to find out more than on the quake website himself and superior no next operation. Since down there's a entire bundle of aftershocks, you get wave propagation traveling through the error in lot directions, keys type of love a cat scanning of the error area, Dr. Cochran explains. Quite rather than menacing to get her work, she feels how car training can just aid tremor pursuit in the next. As lot as I'd love not to include to dig holes in the abandon. I'm not out of a job still. To me how kind of car training is very breathtaking since how conducted a enormous sum of handling job off my platter, and I can get in the scientific of which's following.